imagine the squad is in a really healthy place at the minute. Great run, 3 wins in a row. You all must be buzzing.
Yeah, of course. It's good to stack a few wins together, and I think the momentum of the squad is just going to increase, hopefully.
I imagine it's quite a different atmosphere, really, to the one that you walked into back in January.
Yeah, it's slightly different, but I think throughout the whole thing, the squad's probably tried not to get too high or too low, which I think is always a good thing as well.
I imagine that the return of several key players from injury has been a big factor in it, and has certainly helped. I know players aren't even making the bench now, but what else do you feel has been important during this upturn in form?
I think, like you said, people coming back from injuries obviously has been important. In general, I think we probably all believe in the quality we have in the squad, and if we stay together, which we did, that would end up coming through a bit more, which it has realistically in recent weeks.
How have you found League 2 football and getting a real taste of it?
Yeah, I've loved it. I've loved every minute. Being able to come here and really experience senior football is something which I've really enjoyed.
Is it something that you were kind of itching to do for a while, but Spurs were assessing what was the right time for you to go out?
Yeah, I think obviously you see games within the league and you can't wait to almost get out and play. Obviously you have conversations with Spurs about where they think's best for you and when you should go out, and I've been lucky enough that I've been allowed to come here and get some games.
How important do you feel this spell at Doncaster is going to be for your overall development?
Yeah, I think first loan, obviously, for me, I think I've really learnt a lot here in the couple of months I've been here so far. And I think I've been really lucky that, like I said, I've come to a club that's really helped me as well, and a squad that has really embraced me as well.
What things have surprised you or been different to what you might have thought before you came?
I think when I came here, I was pretty open-minded about what it was going to be like. Obviously, like I said, with it being my first loan, you don't really want to, or you don't have any experience in it before, which I think kind of leaves you open to being able to adjust to what happens, basically. With that being said, probably obviously you come in knowing the physicality side of it's going to be massively important. I think it has been. I think over the time I've managed to adjust to that quite well.
Have Spurs been keeping track of your progress and been in touch? What have they been saying?
Yeah, obviously I speak to a couple of people back there. They've been basically encouraging me throughout my time here and trying to help me to continue to progress.
Would you return on loan to Doncaster in the future? Could you see it as somewhere that you might come back to? I appreciate it's your first loan and you'll probably have plenty of thoughts and options.
Yeah, I've really liked it here. I think for the end of the season we'll see what Spurs say as well. But so far, yeah, I've really enjoyed my time here.
Do you think there's the makings of a promotion-winning squad? I know it's going to take a lot to get into the playoffs this season, but it does seem to all be moving in the right direction for a push at that.
Yeah, I think this season we're kind of taking things game by game at the moment, trying to finish the season strong. I definitely think there's the quality within the squad and the attitudes within the squad, though, to hopefully try and progress up the table and try and make a push.
Has it been great for you to have the likes of McAnallen, James Copinger, other senior players that have played a central midfield role and to learn off and maybe take different skills from each of them? Yeah,
definitely. I think you look at all the experience both of the players you named have as well, or the gaffer and Cops have had as well. But being that they played in midfield, I think it's been really helpful because obviously they've played senior football and they played to a good level as well. So the insight that they have is really invaluable for me.
And I know you came as somebody in the initial kind of press release that can play defence, can play midfield, you can play a number of different positions. Do you see midfield as somewhere where you'd like to make your home, or are you open-minded? You know, we've seen the likes of Connor Cody in the past who started a bit more advanced and ended up as a defender. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so like you said, I've had experience playing different positions within midfield and in defence. I would say long term, like midfield is where I'd want to play. But whatever the team needs from me, obviously, I'm willing to do to try and help get results.
Good to be adaptable, I imagine. I imagine that'll help for any manager you play for.
Yeah, well, it can't hurt. So trying to get in the team, obviously.
Have you modelled your game on anyone in particular, or did you have somebody when you were, I say growing up, I know you're a young man anyway, that you looked up to?
I think probably there wasn't necessarily one specific player, but I think obviously coming from Spurs, you probably look towards the players that were above me in people like Oliver Skipp, Harry Winks, and trying to see their journeys and how they play and try and take habits from them, while also taking obviously bits from other midfielders that you like as well.
Yeah, they've not done bad, have they? Them two?
Nah, they're not doing bad at the moment.
You excited for this weekend? I mean, a couple of really interesting games against Crawley and Wrexham that will be a test, won't they, for how far you've come?
Yeah, I think probably the whole squad sees it as just an opportunity to go out and show what we can do. Obviously, both teams are higher up within the table, but I think we're all looking forward to the challenge.
I understand there's been a bit of banter flying around with the gaffer after the Northern Ireland Scotland game.
Left it at that. Wasn't a serious game, so we'll leave that one.
Well, there you go. You've bitten back a little bit. I like that. That's very good. Nafi, good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.